Thank you. That was very good. Very, very good. Welcome to tape 2 of our core conditioning program. In this tape, we will be focusing on non-impact mat-based exercises which strengthen the core while stretching and toning the entire body. Through proper breathing, alignment, and easy-to-follow cues, I will guide you through a series of very fluid and graceful movements. There are modifications for all levels, and Margie will be demonstrating our most basic moves, and Scott will be doing the intermediate level. I will be doing the most advanced exercises. Let's take a look now at our props. I want you to pick up your strap. Please take one end, and I want you to loop it through one time until you have a nice circle at the bottom, and you're going to bring this onto your foot for all of the stretching exercises. Now, let's take our block. The block is going to be used for support behind the head. Feel free to use both of these accessories throughout your workout, and again, Margie will be using both to guide you through the movements. Let's start. Are we ready? Okay, let's start with our warm-up. We're going to take it to the mat, roll down one vertebra at a time with control, and let's bring the knees into the chest. Let's start here with a little breathing. I want you just to inhale deeply through the nose, filling the lungs with your breath, and then emptying them. Exhale. And again, inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Now I want you to be aware of your abdominal muscles here. I want you to take your navel and pull it in towards your spine, and you'll feel very flattened out across your abdomen so that the back stays long and onto the floor. We're going to be working like this throughout the entire workout, and it's important that you stay engaged in the abdominals, but that you breathe naturally and freely. So let's begin here with the 100, our warm-up. The legs come up. The inside legs are together. Let's lift the head, the upper back. Feel free to use the block as Margie will be showing. Lift the arms, pull the navel to the spine, and we go. Inhale, pump your arms, and exhale, pump, pump, pump. Now I want you to breathe deeply, inhaling, and exhaling, pulling your navel to the spine. Your shoulders are relaxed, and we go. Inhale, pump, pump, pump. Get your blood moving. Exhale. We're warming up the body, waking up our core musculature. And inhale, pump those arms, long through the arms, energy reaching out the fingertips. Again, relax those shoulders. Keep those abdominals firm, the spine long underneath you. And inhale, and exhale. And let's bend the knees into the chest, lengthen the neck to place the head down, and just gently rock your knees side to side a little, massaging out the back of your waistline. Let's bring the feet flat, interlace your fingers, your palms move up to the ceiling. Flex your feet, stretch your legs long down underneath the hips, your arms come behind the head, and we stretch here, lengthening the body, lengthening the spine. Point the fingers to toes, bring your arms wide to the side and down by your thighs. And take a breath here, pull that navel into the spine so the spine is long, and let's do it again. Interlace the fingers, palms up. Now let's be mindful of keeping the shoulders in place as the arms come behind you. No shoulders into the ears, keep them relaxed down the back. Flex your feet, reach through flexed palms, flexed feet, and then point the fingers to toes and bring the arms wide to the side and down by your thighs. And we come to what I call posture on the floor. I want you to flex your feet. I want you to feel open across your chest, your shoulders relaxed, your spine very long, your legs centered and long underneath your hips. And we flex through the feet, and I want you to feel as though you were standing, as we do in everyday life, supported in the abdominals, tall through the spine. And breathe here, and then we point heel, ball and toe. And now I want you to push your palms into the floor, lift your head, soften those shoulders, abdominals firm, and let's roll up. And let's exhale, fold over your legs. Now you might find that you need to bend the knees. Do that. Watch Margie here. Roll just part way down. The arms are reaching, the navel is pulling back. Exhale, round over your legs. And again, roll down. The shoulders are soft, not hiking up into the ears. Abdominals firm. Reach the fingers. Exhale, round, fold over the legs. And again, slowly come down. Slowly come down. Reach through those arms. Pull back in the navel. Breathe here and exhale, fold over the legs. Now my more advanced students, flex the feet and let's try taking it all the way to the floor, one vertebra at a time like a string of pearls. We place the spine, the neck, the head, the arms move behind. We breathe, inhale, arms, head, up, pull the navel back, round head to tailbone. Think of the letter C in your body and roll down one vertebra at a time. The shoulders are soft. The arms remain parallel to the floor. A string of pearls. We take the spine down. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, come up. Navel back. Now feel free to do as Margie is doing. Just go halfway if you're a beginner. That's fine. Let's roll all the way down if you can. Lengthen through the spine, the neck, the head. Arms move behind. Last time, arms lead. Head up. Pull the navel back. Empty your breath as you pour forward over your legs. And now let's roll up one vertebra at a time. Your neck and head are the last thing up. Very good. Let's bring the arms up and over the head. Shoulders down, palms push up to the ceiling, as though you could touch the top of the room. And breathe, open the arms and bring them down by your side. And take a moment here to feel your posture, to become aware of your postural muscles, the abdominals lifting up, the spinal muscles stretching upward. We keep the ribs relaxed, not sticking out. We keep the back very tall, shoulders soft, and the head and neck right on top of the spine. And just breathe here so we feel natural in this movement. We feel natural and lifted in the torso. And we bring the arms up, interlace again, push the palms away, root the buttocks down onto the floor and stretch up so that you've never felt taller. And then breathe, open the arms, energy reaching out through the fingertips, and we come to our side stretch. We come up and over to the right, fingertips to the floor. Let's lift up on the right side. Don't sink, stay tall, and come back to center. So we always think very tall through our movements. Inhale up and over left. Breathe here, left fingers to the floor. Lift up underneath the left armpit. Right buttocks down and come center. And bring the arms down. Let's take it to the floor now, one vertebra at a time, legs long for my more advanced people, a string of pearls, the spine comes down with length and with control. And lengthen the neck to place the head down. Let's come to elongation stretch, interlace the fingers, palms up, arms behind the head, flex the feet, reach the fingers to toes, arms wide to the side and down by the thighs. And let's work on opening the hamstrings, the backs of the thighs. The left knee will come up and into the chest. And feel free to use your strap here for assistance. The left knee, we unfold up and then we bend it back in. And unfold your leg up and bend it in. And unfold the leg and bend the knee in. Now unfold your leg. Take your hands here or use your strap and we climb up the leg, drawing it in towards the body. Now that right leg stays bent or long on the floor. It doesn't move. Your shoulders are soft, your abdominals drawing in to stabilize you. And breathe, inhale, exhale, draw the leg in on your exhale breath. Good. And slide the hands down the leg. Bend the knee into the chest, lengthen your neck to place your head down. And we round up into what we call a deep abdominal fold, navel in, right leg long, and then simply lengthen your neck to place your head down. Now move your arms to your sides. No assistance now from your arms or your strap. Unless you're a beginner, you watch Margie. The leg comes up, and we take the leg, we circle into the body, around and center. and circle around center. And we keep the torso still. Keep your opposite leg still. Blood moving into that hip joint. Stability in the body, mobility in the working leg, and circle around center. Now still the leg, keep it reaching, so there's energy through both legs, and we bend the knee into the chest, creating a little slack in the leg. And let's bring it up again, palms down, we'll reverse the circle. We go outside the shoulder circle center, and keep your circle no wider than shoulder width apart. Circle around center, think long, beautiful legs, long, lean muscles. Circle around center, circle around center, breathe around center. Keep your leg reaching, bend the knee into the chest, round up, exhale, deep abdominal fold, navel in, right leg reaching, shoulders down, lengthen your neck, place the head down. Let's bring the arms by the sides. The left leg comes down, reach both legs long, flex through your feet, posture on the floor, abdominals always working here to keep that spine long. And point heel, ball, and toe. And let's bring the right knee into the chest, and we do the same sequence to the other side. The hands behind the right knee. And we unfold the leg up. We bend the knee in, and unfold the leg up, and bend the knee in, and unfold the leg, and you bend your knee in. Let's unfold the leg, very gently climb up the leg. We lift the head, the upper back. Even here, we engage the abdominals as if we were doing a gentle crunch. And we gently draw the leg in with our bicep strength. Shoulders are relaxed. Opposite leg is still. And breathe here, feeling the release of the back of the thigh, that wonderful hamstring opening. And then slowly slide your hands down the thigh, bend the knee into the chest, lengthen your neck to place your head down. Round up, exhale, deep abdominal fold. Try to make this one deeper than the last one. The navel in, left leg long, and lengthen your neck to place your head down. Arms by the sides. Think stillness in the body, just movement in the working leg. And we do our leg circles to the other side. We circle into the body around center. The hips are very still. The leg is very long. Circle around center. Breathe around center. Get that blood in circulation moving into that hip joint. And circle around center. Keep the leg long. Energy reaching out through both legs. Bend the knee to the chest. Let it relax for a moment and bring it right back up. And we reverse outside, circle center, outside, circle center. The knee is slightly bent from my intermediate level. Outside, circle center, outside, circle center, side around center, and circle it around and center. Keep the leg long, bend the knee to the chest, and round up, exhale, deep abdominal fold, navel in, left leg long, and then lengthen your neck to place your head down. Bring the leg down long. Let's flex through both feet, interlace your fingers, palms up. We come to that wonderful elongation stretch on the floor. Remember, shoulders down, not up into your ears. Feet flexed, point the toes, the fingers. Open your arms to the side, and feel that wonderful length through your entire body. And I want you to pull both knees into the chest, and we're going to roll like a ball. And if you have any problems in your back, you might want to omit this till you feel that you're ready for it. Bring your hands on tops of the ankles, or maybe behind the knees or on the shins for my beginners. Engage those abdominals, and let's try rolling up here. Inhale up. Not easy. Round, head to tailbone. Think of the letter C in your body. Keep those feet lifted. The more you use your abs, the more you can balance. Shoulders soft. Let's take it back. We roll just to the shoulders, never the neck, and come up. And we try to keep our knees to the shoulders, heels to the bottom, come up. And again, inhale back and exhale up. Stay in a little balance here. Now let's not tense up into it. Relax the shoulders. Keep the energy between the rib cage and the pelvis. right? That drawing in feeling that we talked about at the very beginning. And just breathe here, and then bring the feet down. Let's stretch those legs out. Let's get up and out of our hips again. We come to that lovely tall feeling in the spine. Let's reach the arms out and up. Interlace your fingers, press up through the palms. Breathe, release the fingers, open the arms to the side. And let's just flex at the wrist, flex through the feet, and again, really push all the energy out through the bottoms of the extremities, and then just soften it, point through the fingers to toes. And let's come to a spinal twist here. And feel free to bend the knees if you need to. Let's lift up and twist to the right. The arms stay long, the sides of the body lifted and even, and uncoil, come center. And let's inhale, twist to the left, and pull your navel left. Keep your hip bone facing forward, long through the sides, and come center. And again, reach through the fingers as though you could literally touch the sides of the room. And then bring the arms down by your sides. Let's bend the knees. Bring the feet flat and onto the floor. Keep your posture, abdominals lifted, shoulders soft, and the arms come parallel to the floor. And we're going to do some very challenging roll downs. So stay with me. We're going to roll down slowly. Arms stay parallel to the floor. Navel back. Reach your fingers forward. And then slowly, fluidly, come up over your hips. And again, slowly come down with grace and ease. Really keep that navel pulled in towards the spine. Arms reaching. Exhale. Come up and over your hips. We add a challenging element here. Let's straighten that left leg knee to knee. Beginners stick with Margie. And let's slowly roll down. Push into your right foot. Press your legs together. Keep your navel pulling back. And slowly pull the navel back to come up and over your hips. And again, slowly come down. Left leg long. And slowly come up. Not easy. Bring the left leg down, the right leg up. Sit up tall. Press into that bottom left foot. Slowly come down, navel back, legs together, left foot firm. Slowly come up. One more time. Slowly come down. Shoulders relax. Keep breathing here. Always stay with your breathing. Slowly come up. And let's bring the foot down now. Let's take it back onto the mat all the way down. Like a string of pearls, we place the spine down delicately, gracefully, with length and with our control. And lengthen the neck, place the head down, flex the feet, interlace the fingers, bring the arms up and over the head, and stretch here. Really lengthen your line on the floor. Reach through flexed feet, through flexed palms, and then let the fingers, the toes point. Bring your arms to the side and down by the thighs. And we come now to a series of very challenging abdominal exercises. I want you to pull your knees into your chest and watch Margie here carefully. She's going to be using the block throughout the exercises for support. I want you to bring your hands behind your left knee. Stretch your right leg out about 45 degrees. Lift your head, your upper back, without raising the shoulders. The abdominals stay in firm. And we switch the legs. And switch. And switch. The shoulders are relaxed. The legs are long. And switch. And switch. We inhale. We exhale. The legs reach long. The abdominals stay in strong. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Bend the knees in. Lengthen your neck to place your head down. And come back to your breathing. Always stay with the breath. Now, keep those abdominals firm. Lift your head, your upper back. Inhale. The arms and legs will stretch out. Exhale. Bring the arms around. Empty your lungs. Inhale. And exhale. Empty the lungs. Inhale. Navel in. Legs long. Exhale. Empty. And inhale. Stretch those arms and legs. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Firm in those abdominals, long in the legs. Exhale. Lengthen the neck. Place the head down. And breathe. So we lengthen and strengthen at the same time through all the movements. And that's how we develop long, lean muscles. Let's bring that left leg up. Your hands come behind the knee for beginners, more towards the calf, the heel, advanced students. Lift your right leg a few inches off the floor. Lift your head, your upper back, firm those abs, and we go. Stretch, stretch, and stretch, stretch. And you place your leg down. Don't let it fall. It's place, place, and place, place. Use your control. Use your abdominals. And stretch, 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 stretch. Shoulders soft. Stretch, 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 stretch. Bend both knees in. Lengthen the neck. Place the head down. And breathe. Inhaling deeply, exhaling, use your breath. And let's bring the hands behind the head. We add now the sides of the body, those oblique muscles. We're going to take a twist to the left. Your elbow is going to come towards or maybe touches the left knee. You take it to the right. Lift that left side of the back. Keep your left hip down and take it back to the left elbow, maybe touching the knee, advanced students. Take it to the right. Lift the side of the back. Take it back left. Take it right, and we stretch through the legs. We lift the back and breathe, and breathe. We inhale, exhale, lengthen the legs, lift the sides. Just two more. Inhale and exhale. Bend your knees in, lengthen your neck to place your head down. Breathe. Very challenging. With time, those become easier and so effective on getting you stronger through your core and longer through your entire body. Bring the feet down, flex the feet, flex through the palms, stretch it out long and thin on the floor. You deserve this stretch now. Breathe. Point the fingers, point the toes. Bring the arms wide to the side and down to the thighs. And let's roll up like we did in the beginning, using the abs, using that lovely fluid control. And we come up and over the hips. We cross the legs Indian style. We sit up again, shoulders over hips, breathing, light in our posture, good confident in our posture. And we inhale, arm circles, lift up, exhale, open. Inhale, soft, easy breath. Exhale, open. Inhale, breathe, fill up the circle with your breath. And again, inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Bring the fingers to the floor. Take a moment here to just stretch up and breathe. And let's bring the feet flat, the knees up, and we come to a very challenging postural exercise. Watch Margie again for those beginner modifications. I want you to come up towards the toes. Take your hands and reach for the inner ankles. Now breathe here, right? We use our intention, no tension here, no need to tense up. Breathe and lift your feet off the floor. Now don't be afraid that you're going to fall back. I want you to keep lifting your abdominals. Keep breathing and focus your mind on your body and bring your feet down. And again, bring your feet up. Let's lengthen the legs a little bit more now, a little more challenging. The body has to rise up to meet the challenge of supporting the weight of the legs. And bring the legs down. And again, breathe, lift up. Very intense. We have no time to think about anything else other than what we're trying to do. The legs long now for my most advanced students. Breathe. Maybe we let go here, most advanced students. Abs in. Good. Now slowly bend the knees and bring the legs to the floor. Good. And over time, you may be able to attempt that and do it well, but try those beginner modifications in the beginning. And let's roll back down onto the mats, one vertebra at a time. Stretch it out on the floor. Breathe here. And we're going to take it now onto the stomach. We did a lot of work on the abdominals, a lot of work that engaged those hip flexor muscles, and we need to stretch them out as well as stretch out the head and the neck area. So I want you to come up onto your elbows, and I want you to lift up tall through the chest, again, supporting in the abdominals. Let your head fall forward. Just hang it here. Let the weight of your head literally stretch your neck. Now, I want you to take the head, turn your right ear to the right shoulder, and start to draw a circle with your head. Draw the circle. See it in your mind's eye. Complete the movement with your body. And then let the head fall center. Now keep those abs, and I don't want you to sink down. Stay supported. And we take the head to the left and the left ear comes to the left shoulder. Circle. Draw the circle with your head. Feel the stretch and release in your neck. And then let the head fall completely forward, very free here. Let it swing a little side to side. And now pick up your head. Energy through the head, the neck, the spine, and we're going to release the fronts of the thighs. I want you to kick your right heel to your bottom twice. We go kick, kick, and now the other heel, kick, kick. And you move kick, kick, and kick, kick. And you open up the front of the hip with each kick. Kick, kick, and kick, kick. Abdominals lifting, shoulders relaxed, and kick, kick, and kick, kick. Very nice. Let's take it down to the floor. Let's work now on the back body. We're going to be working the muscles in the spine, and it's also going to help release those front abdominal muscles. Let us bring the hands underneath the shoulders. The elbows are into the body. Now watch Margie here for my beginner modifications. That's very important. So navel to spine, shoulders down, lift the head, the neck, the spine, and start to bring the body up and forward. Now stop, beginners, at hip level. Your elbows are bent. But my more advanced people come up, up, up. Maybe your hips raise up off the floor. And then slowly, with control, grace, bring your line to the floor. Don't let your shoulders rise. Keep them in place. And we come down. And let's do this again. Take a breath. Get your shoulders relaxed, abs in tight, and we pick up the head, the neck, the spine, the elbows stay in, shoulders down. Now continue to lengthen up to your most comfortable point. Don't go here if you can't keep your shoulders in place or if you can't keep your abdominals engaged. And now slowly take it to the mat. Keep those elbows in, your shoulders relaxed, your head and neck reaching forward. Very good. Not easy. Let's press back now. One movement takes you back, and we come to the rest position. The head is in, the arms gracefully by the side, and I want you to just breathe here, inhaling and exhaling, and breathe so you feel the breath coming up your tailbone to the top of the head and back and down again. So we breathe into the entire spine, creating buoyancy and life in the torso. And inhale and exhale. And let's roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time, very gracefully, fluidly. Let's come back onto the backs, and let's prepare for the spine stretch forward. The legs will be about mat width apart, and if you need to, bend your knees, and you can even sit up on that block for support. So let's start. Arms parallel to the floor. Lift up tall, breathe. Inhale, let the head, the neck, the spine move forward. Your shoulders stay down, relaxed. Breathe here. Try to bring your head close to the floor without letting your rib cage pop out. And roll up one vertebra at a time, stacking one vertebra above the next until you're right up and over your hips. And again, inhale, up and over, navel in, shoulders back. Breathe here deeply, letting the body pour over the legs, but we stay supported in the abdominals. And slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. The neck and head are last up. Very good. Let's just bend the knees Indian style again. Arms out to the sides. Let's do some arm circles. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Get that blood moving, breath moving. Open and inhale. Exhale. Keep the arms to the sides. Open those legs. And we're ready for the saw. We'll do a forward bend with a side stretch. So listen carefully. Lift up, twist to the right. Don't move your left hip, keep it down. And we roll forward slowly. Head comes towards the knee. The arms are long. Roll up, facing the leg, all the way up to the top of the head. Uncoil, come center. Lift and twist. Really pull that navel like you were wringing out a wet towel. And roll down, shoulders soft. Head to the knee, reach past the toe, that pinky toe. Roll up, face the leg, stay in your coil, and uncoil, come center. And let's bring the legs together. Let's bring the arms down by the sides, and let's roll onto the backs, one vertebra at a time. Neck and head are the last thing down. And let's come and do our side kick series. We're up on the left side. Now watch Margie here for my beginner modification. She's going to have her arm down and her bottom leg bent. Otherwise, you stay with me and you keep your legs long, your hand right in front of your navel. Now, placement, very important here. Long through the spine, abdominals in at all times. Even though we're working the legs, we continue to focus on those abdominals. Let's bring that leg up, shoulders down, and we kick forward. We go 1, 2, and stretch the leg behind you. And 1, 2, and stretch. 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 And 1, 2, keep those abdominals lifted. 1, 2, keep the shoulder down, and 1, 2, and now stretch. Keep that leg long behind you, abdominals in, very strong here. Breathe, stay up on that left hip. If you roll back, you know you need to come more forward to lift up a little more. And now slowly lengthen, bring the leg forward, and place it down. Very good. Let's move on. Keeping the legs long, we point up and flex, lengthen, and point, and flex, shoulders down, and point, flex, point, and reach, and point, reach for the corner of your room, and point, flex, long, and longer. Now stay with me, we reverse it. Keep one hip over the other, shoulders soft, flex up, and point, and flex, and point, and long, longer, and flex, and point, and long, longer, and long, and longer, and breathe, long, and longest. Now, take a break for a second, check your alignment, your shoulders in place, abs firm. Let's lift those legs off the floor. We work those inside thighs by beating the legs together in. That's it. Breathe in. Shoulders down, legs very active, work both legs. And now still the legs. Lower the bottom and try to keep that top leg long here. Right hip level, not too high. Heel in line with your hip. Let's circle the leg. We circle forward. Circle, circle, long through the leg, still through the hip and the body. So we practice again, stability, mobility combined. Now, hold your leg still. Let's lengthen and bring it down. Take a breath, bring it up again. Remain focused here, and we go. Reverse, circle. The circle goes back. Circle, circle, without disturbing the hip, without disturbing the body, and circle. Now keep the leg reaching and bring the leg down. Soften the shoulder, firm those abs. The leg comes all the way up. Now with control, we go tap, tap, up, and place, place, up. Tap, tap, up, place, place, up. Tap, tap, up, no thuds, tap, tap, up, control your leg, and up, and tap, tap. Now hold the leg. I want you to bend the knee and come up onto your forearm. The foot comes in front of the knee. You can even hold your ankle for support if you need to. And we breathe and we stay lifted. Don't collapse here. I want you to stay lifted. We always think of our posture. Okay, let's lift that bottom leg, and we come up, and relax those shoulders, and up, and breathe, and really turn out your leg. Keep it long, keep it reaching, up, up, up. Now the last one, we lift the leg up, up, up. Really work that inner thigh, breathe, and bring the leg down. Let's bring both legs together. Let's come right onto the stomachs, hands underneath the face, head to the floor. Now we turn out the legs. I want you to squeeze your uppermost inner thighs, gently squeezing the glutes without gripping them. I want you to bring your legs up, firm your abdominals to protect your back. And let's lift up. And we go. Beat, 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 beat. In with those legs. Long with the legs. Now more advanced people lift them a little higher, so we work a little deeper into the glutes, a little deeper into the backs of those thighs. But keep those legs long, so we build long, beautiful legs, not bulky muscles. Beat, 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 and bring your legs down. Simply bring your hands under the shoulders, press back. Breathe, rest, a short rest here because we have to do the other side. And let's bring it to the other side. Quickly we move. And come on to the sides here. Again, watch Margie for our beginner modifications. And I want you to lift that leg up. That's it. Hip level, abdominals firm. Make sure that top shoulder is relaxed, that your head and neck are long, not pitched forward. And let's go. We kick 1, 2, and we stretch. And kick 1, 2, stretch. And 1, 2, stretch. Abdominals lift. 1, 2, shoulder relaxed. 1, 2, keep it hip level. And 1, 2, don't let it get high in the back. Hip level. 1, 2, stretch. And 1, 2, stretch. And 1, 2. Now hold here, breathe. Continue to stretch the leg. Continue to lift the abdominals. If you roll back, you know you need to lift more. Soften the shoulder and get right up on that right hip bone. Breathe, bring the leg long and place it down. Good, let's point up. Think long legs. Flex, get longer. And point, flex. Think long, get it longer. Point, reach for the corner of your room. And point and flex. Don't lift the hip. Keep your hip down and point and flex. Now stay with me, we reverse it. Flex up and point and flex and point and reach that leg. Point and flex and point and long, longer. Soften your shoulder, point. Keep your top hip in place and point. Very good. Very challenging, I know. Let's bring the legs together. Keep your legs long. Stay with me, and let's lift the legs up. And we beat those inside thighs together. In. Now use both legs. Don't just use one and not the other. Both draw in. Shoulders soft. Keep the stretch through your torso. Don't let the body get heavy. Keep it energized. Keep it light with your breath. Energized with your stretch. And now still the legs and bring that bottom leg down. Top leg lifted, hip level. Let's circle the leg forward. We circle. Long in the leg, still in the hip. Remember, stability and mobility combined. Circle, 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 and circle. Keep the leg long. Breathe. Let's take it down. Let's rest for a second. Breathe. Let's bring it right back up. Let's go for it. We reverse. Circle, 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 and circle. Good to breathe. Keep that leg long, abdominals firm, and then gently bring the leg down. Now, let's bring that leg all the way up. Let's get the blood moving again. And we go. Tap, tap, up. Control, control, up. We place, up. So if you're working with control, the leg won't thud on the floor. Long, graceful legs. Tap, tap, up, and tap, tap. Now hold. And we come up onto the forearm, bring the foot to the floor, and lift. Remember, no down. We always want to stay lifted. We think of posture throughout the movements. And the leg comes up. We take it up, and up, and up. Abdominals firm, bottom leg turn out so that inner thigh is facing the ceiling, and we press the leg up and up. Push your supporting foot in the floor and up, and let's hold the last one. Push into your supporting foot, lift that working leg as though your inner thigh could literally touch the inside of that knee. Press it up, 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 and bring the leg down. And let's take the legs and let's come onto the stomachs, and let's work a little bit now on the back. The arms are long by the side. Now, watch Margie here for my beginner modification. Let's start with the face down, and let's inhale, lift the head, the body, the arms rise up. You squeeze your shoulder blades together, and more advanced students reach one hand for your wrist. Now stick with Margie, my more beginner level. Breathe, keep lengthening as though your chest could reach the other side of the room, your legs reach behind you, and then take it gently to the floor. And just breathe here and gently rock your hips side to side. Massage out the back of the waistline. Good. And we do this again, but this time we're going to work the entire back body by bringing in the legs. We use the muscles in the legs, the hamstrings, and the glutes. Let's go. We inhale, head down. We lift everything up. Breathe. Float up on your own breath. So that image of floating in a pool so it stays light, so it stays a little easier. Now let's breathe here. Bring hand to wrist. More advanced people. Stretch up. Keep those abdominals firm. Never let those abs go. They support your spine. They protect it. And let's slowly lengthen. Bring your line to the floor. And again, rock those hips. Release any tension you may have accumulated across that back waistline. Now, let's take it to the most advanced level. Again, beginners, you may need to work up to this, but let's try it if we can. Support in those abdominals. Let's inhale, lift everything up and off the floor. Again, that image of floating in the water. The body is very long and energized. And let's add movement now. Dynamic movement. We kick the legs. Flutter kick up and down as though we were really swimming in the pool. And feel the openness across the chest. You're gliding through the water. You're almost there. You're almost to the other side of the pool. Keep breathing. Keep lifting. Stretch those legs up and down, up and down. More advanced, a little higher. Get into those glutes. Firm those abdominals and bring your legs down. Sit back on your heels and round. A much, much deserved stretch of the spine here. And just breathe into it. And let's use our breath here. Like we talked about being in the water, let's think of the waves now. And let's move the spine, inhaling, letting your back rise like a beautiful wave. And exhale, let it fall like the breaking of a gentle wave. And again, inhale. And exhale, let the spine fall. And again, fill your back with your breath, a sense of buoyancy and life in the torso. Breathe into your back. And exhale, let it go. Let's roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. And breathe. Let's come back onto the backs. We're almost done here. Getting to the end of our workout. Let's stay with me. Give me your energy. Let's roll down. Let's bend the knees into the chest. And let's bring the legs straight up. Now, beginners, again, keep those knees slightly bent. The toes will be in line with the nose. Keep those abdominals firm and the hips still. And we're going to do some hip circles. Your legs will move to the left hip, circle around right, and come to center. And we reverse it to the right hip, around to the left, and come center. Hips still, abdominals firm, circle around center. So mobility in the legs, stability in the pelvis. Circle around center, circle around center, circle around center. And bend the knees into the chest. Breathe deeply, and we prepare for teaser, one of the most challenging exercises. But again, like in all the exercises, we provide you with modifications, and we give you a goal, something to aspire to. So let's begin. The arms are behind the head. Now let's all bring the legs up to 90 degrees. Now, beginners, bend the knees, a nice bend at the knee, and even my more advanced people, a slight bend at the knee for your first teaser. Now, the arms come up, the head comes up. Breathe. Now stay with me, stay lifted here. Abdominals active, spine lifted. Keep breathing. Use your own intention, no tension here. And now roll down slowly. Keep the arms. Advanced people, keep your legs. Lengthen the neck and head, and bend the knees into the chest. And just breathe here deeply. Now remember, beginners, watch Margie. It's fine to stay with the beginning level, and over time you can challenge yourself with the more advanced versions. Let's do it again. Legs up. Knees still slightly bent. For intermediates, and that may be my advanced students, let's try those straight legs. And we go arms and head up. And breathe here and stay light with your breath. Lift your chest, lift your back. Right, you have to defy the force of gravity. You have to keep lifting here. Stay with your intention, your focus. And now let's slowly come down. Arms stay reaching, legs long, advanced students. Ribs in, and then the knees to the chest. Breathe here, a couple of recovery breaths. Almost finished. One last time. Legs up. Do the level you are most comfortable with. Over time, you can challenge yourself. And we go, arms, head up. Breathe here. Reach towards the toes so you could actually touch them. Advanced students, shoulders down. Arms up. Breathe. That's it. Stay with it. Stay with the moment. Now, let's stay here and roll down. Arms up for advanced students. Ribs in, abs firm. Neck and head down. Bend those knees in. Bring your hands around the knees and rock those knees side to side. That's why we save the teaser for the end. And we breathe. A very challenging, very wonderful exercise. Now, let's stretch out. Hands behind the left knee, right leg long. Release it onto the floor. Breathe here. Feel the length of that right leg. Again, the gentle support of your abdominals. And we switch sides. Left leg long, right knee in. And even here, shoulders relaxed. Breathe. And bring the right leg down. One last elongation stretch. Flex the palms, the feet. Lengthen your arms and legs. Really lengthen your line to its maximum here on the floor. Point the fingers, the toes, arms to the sides. And we come to one last posture on the floor. And try to remember this feeling throughout your day. Long in the body, open in the chest, relaxed and light with your breathing, but very clear in your mind. And point, heel, ball, and toe. And let's close now. We seal in the benefits of the workout with the seal. The hands come in and around on the ankles. And I want you to clap your feet here 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and come up. We have to balance now. 1, 2, 3. Use your abs, roll back, lift the seat, and come up. 1, 2, 3, roll back, abs in. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, back. Don't roll into your neck, up. And now stay up, stay in a little balance, just as we did earlier. And bring your legs down. Stretch them out in front of you, arms out to the side. Inhale, let the arms raise up, let them go down. And inhale, breathe. You've never felt taller, never felt longer. And inhale, more energized, more relaxed. And one last time, arms up. Let's flex through the feet, flex through the palms, stretch it up. Good, reach the energy out those extremities, and then softly point the fingers, the toes. Let it all go. Let it all go. And just breathe and feel long. And thank you. That was very good. Very, very good. And now that you have completed the mat workout and your body is feeling very strong, stretched, and refreshed, let's seal in the benefits by following up with our core conditioning meditation tape. Thank you very much for your work. Very good. Very good. You feel good?